Looking for the best CPU for your next PC build this October? Stick around because we're ranking the top 5 options from weakest to absolute best, and the results might surprise you. Let's kick things off with the Ryzen 5800X, the oldest chip on today's list and the weakest among the 5, but still the strong contender for budget-conscious builders. This processor came out swinging when it launched with solid performance for gamers and creators alike, and even in 2025, it holds its ground if you're sticking to the AM4 platform. Its strengths lie in its balanced performance, solid clock speeds, and proven architecture that still delivers in most modern games and productivity workloads. If you're upgrading from an older Ryzen chip and don't want to change your motherboard or RAM, this CPU gives you respectable results without breaking the bank. But here's the catch, it's starting to show its age. No integrated graphics means you'll need a discrete GPU, and it doesn't support DDR5 or PCIe 5, which are now standard on newer platforms. Also, there's no cooler in the box, so plan ahead for that. That said, if you're building a mid-range gaming setup and want to save on your motherboard and memory, the 5800X is still a smart choice, especially for users who want solid performance without jumping into a whole new platform. And hey, all the best deals on every CPU in this video are linked in the description below, so be sure to check that out before you buy. Next up is the Ultra 9 285K, Intel's newest chip from the Arrow Lake family. On paper, it's impressive. We're talking next-gen efficiency, modern architecture, and all the latest standards like DDR5 and PCIe 5. It's sleek, smart, and built to handle productivity workloads like a pro. One of its standout traits is efficiency. Unlike its power-hungry predecessors, the Ultra 9 balances strong performance with more manageable thermals. It also supports high-speed DDR5 and has onboard graphics, so you're not totally stranded if your GPU dies. But here's the downside. Intel dropped hyper-threading on the performance cores, which means it technically has fewer threads than the 14900K. And while it's solid in productivity, its gaming performance doesn't quite match the top dogs, especially AMD's 3D V-Cache CPUs. Also, it requires a brand new motherboard, which means additional cost up front. Still, this is a great chip for content creators or anyone who wants a modern Intel platform with lower power consumption. If gaming isn't your only focus, it's a worthy pick. Oh, and if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more hardware content coming your way. In third place, we've got the Ryzen 9 7900X, a powerhouse CPU that delivers fantastic multi-core performance and a forward-looking platform. If you're doing a bit of everything, gaming, editing, streaming, this chip handles it all with confidence. It's especially good at heavy multitasking thanks to its 12-core design. Add in PCIe 5 support and high-speed DDR5 memory, and you're getting a future-proof setup with serious horsepower. Plus, it comes with integrated graphics, which is always a nice backup. However, this chip can run hot and pulls quite a bit of power when pushed. You'll definitely need a strong cooling solution, and there's no cooler included in the box. Also, while it's great at multitasking, gamers might find better value in cheaper chips that perform just as well in titles that don't use many cores. But if you want a high-end CPU that excels at both gaming and creative work without going all the way to flagship pricing, this one hits the sweet spot. It's a solid balance of performance, features, and future upgrade potential. Runner-up is the mighty 14900K, a beast of a processor and one of Intel's fastest chips ever. It's the kind of CPU that's built for those who want the best of everything: gaming, streaming, rendering, you name it. This chip pushes the limits with insane turbo clocks and a hybrid core setup that keeps things smooth even when multitasking like crazy. Whether you're gaming at 240 frames per second or encoding 4K video, this thing doesn't flinch. And it's versatile too. You can use DDR4 or DDR5 depending on your budget and board. Now here's the trade-off. It's very power hungry, like extremely. You'll need a robust cooling solution, and even then, it can run hot under pressure. It's also not cheap, especially once you factor in a Z790 motherboard and fast memory. That said, if you want a chip that does everything without compromise, and you've got the cooling to handle it, this is a top-tier pick. Just know that it's more than most gamers really need, but if you're going all out, it delivers. And finally, in the top spot, the best overall CPU for most people right now is the Ryzen 7800X 3D. If gaming is your top priority, this is the chip to beat. It combines high clocks with massive cache, and the result is jaw-dropping performance in real-world gaming tests. The secret sauce here is AMD's 3D V-Cache technology. That extra L3 cache gives it a major boost in games, especially those that are sensitive to latency. It's more efficient than Intel's top chips, and still holds its own in productivity tasks too. Now, it's not perfect. With only 8 cores, it's not ideal for those who do a lot of rendering or simulation work. And like most high-end chips these days, you'll need your own cooler. But that's a small trade-off when you look at the gaming gains. For most builders, this is the ideal pick. Whether you're upgrading or building from scratch, the 7800X3D gives you top-tier performance where it matters most, in games, without the extreme heat or power draw. It's efficient, powerful, and future-ready. That wraps up our list. Don't forget you'll find all the CPUs from this video linked below at the best prices. Smash that like button if this helped you out, and subscribe for more in-depth gear reviews and build guides coming soon.